Meanwhile, the state of Alabama now has criminal penalties for those who panhandle and loiter on state-maintained highways.
So the new law signed by the governor prohibits people from loitering on a public roadway or in the right-of-way of a public roadway. News 19's Deidre Briscoe spoke to supporters of the new law and those opposed.
House Bill 24 officially prohibits people from loitering on a public roadway or in the right-of-way of a public roadway, in addition to prohibiting pedestrians from soliciting employment, business, or contributions or disturbing articles on a highway. This comes as homeless advocates say the population of people who are homeless is growing.
So last year, our point-in-time count yielded 549 homeless individuals, and this year's count gave us a number of 646, which is about an 18% increase year over year. A lot of that is attributed to the challenges of affordable housing in the greater Huntsville area.
The advocates also say an influx of people coming from neighboring states who get here and realize they can't afford it attribute to that number. Representative Reed Ingram says violators of the new law will be charged with a misdemeanor and face jail time.
It is up to 24 hours on the first offense, and if it's repeated, it's the officer's discretion whether to take them in. Of course, it is not a first offense. You're going to get jail time, but if they persistently are out there, they could spend up to 3 months, but that would have to be a really bad case. Everything has got a minimum and a maximum, and everything has got consequences to be able to deter people from doing it.
Now advocates say the ideal situation would be to focus on the cause and not the effect.
As a society, we need to do that more and help the cause more than the effect. The effect is you're on the street. The cause is there's no affordable housing, there's no mental health care, there's no access to decent physical health care or physical care at all, no access to transportation. When you have 17–19% of people living below the poverty level, chances are they have no transportation because now they can't afford gas.
This law goes into effect across the state on August 1st of this year. Reporting in Huntsville, Deidre Briscoe, News 19.
So that 18% increase referred to is said to be the minimum number of homeless in our area that are counted on one day. They say it does not reflect the true numbers of people who are homeless out there.